In this lesson, we are going to take a look at what happens when we multiply a vector by a scalar quantity. Let's say that we have a caret vector A right here, and we represent it with an arrow over here, and the length of this arrow is 1 unit because this is a caret vector, it's a unit vector. Now, if I ask you, this vector A is equal to 3 times of the caret vector A over here, how would you draw a vector A? The answer is, the vector A is this vector. Its arrowhead is pointing into the same direction as the arrowhead of the vector caret A, but its length is 3 times as long because of the multiplication by a number 3. What if you multiply by a negative number? In this case, let's say that b is equal to minus 2 times caret A. Now, we can take a look at it this way. Forget about the negative first. It's the 2, a number 2 multiplied by a vector A. You expect this to be something like this. This vector 2 multiplied by caret A is supposed to be like this. It's pointing in the same direction as a caret, but it's 2 times longer than a caret. Now, the effect of the negative sign is there to flip the direction of the arrow. And therefore, this is what a vector B would look like. It's 2 times as long as a vector A caret, but it's pointing into the opposite direction. What happens if we multiply a vector by a quantity less than 1? For example, if C is 0.5 multiplied by a caret vector A, what would C look like? Well, C is basically going to be shorter than A. And it's like this. In this case, C is half the length of the caret vector A. But because the 0.5 is a positive number, C remains in the same direction as the caret A. So, in summary, what happens when you multiply a vector by a scalar or a number is that you are basically changing the size of the new vector. If the number or the scalar that you are multiplying to a vector is positive, the new vector remains in the same direction. But if the scalar is a negative number, the new vector is going to be in the opposite direction. For example, as you have seen here, b has the opposite direction when compared to a caret because you multiply it by a negative number. To enforce your learning, write, comment, or share what you have learned today and hashtag PhysicsLitUp. And subscribe to Physics Lit Up for the next video.